the loneliness before I knew what it was. I saw the pills on your table for your unrequited love. Oh, I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us, both of us, both of us, both of us. I am a giant, stand up on my shoulders, tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant, we'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Don't hide your emotions. You can throw down your guard and feed from the notion we can be who we are. You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is ours. It was you taught me living it. Togetherness, togetherness, togetherness. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders, tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant, we'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am.
Hi, I'm Eloise, and I would like to thank David Brown for everything he's done for me. He's been there even though I've been in like pain in the bum through everything, especially my exams, and he got me through them, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'd like to thank Mr North and Mr Roberts, who are Baysgarth's cutest couple, because they've just helped me with so much. And I'd also like to thank Miss Fretwell, because she's just been one of the nicest teachers I've ever met.
Hang on, I need to cough.
Right.
Hi, my
I'll
name's
edit that
Eleanor.
out for you.
And I'd like to thank Mr Cuthbert for dealing with my moody face through maths through a few years. I'd like to thank Miss Melia for my sweets and keeping me happy. And I'd like to thank Mr North, because he's just
he's a
laughing.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'd like to thank everybody, but mostly in particular Miss Roberts and Miss Kelly for getting me from bottom set maths to top set to the end of the
Good
year.
effort. You would never bottom set.
Hi. I'd like to thank Mr Norris and Mr North and Sally and everyone else.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'd like to thank Miss Roberts and Mr Allen for possibly getting me a grade.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Hi, I'm Leah. I'd like to thank everyone for supporting me over the years, but also Miss Melia for helping me improve my English from Christmas.
Do you have to say our names?
Yeah, that helps.
Wait, how do you want us to do this?
We'll just go, alright, Tia.
And you summon us.
Do I go hi? It's Tia.
Well, we'll just figure it out, won't we? Right.
You go first.
I'll count you in, I promise.
You go first.
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay, 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'd like to thank Mr North, Mr Roberts, Miss Fretwell, Miss Dolby, Miss Roberts and Mr Scruton.
Good list.
Hi, I'm Tia. I want to thank Mr Roberts for always listening to me when I need to rant.
Which one?
Dave. Gotta love Dave. And then Mr Brown for always giving me my chocolate when I just need some chocolate, you know, to calm me down.
Which one?
Dave Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'd also like to thank Miss Fretwell for just always motivating me, considering I don't want to, but yeah.
Hi, I'm Neve Hiley, and I'd like to thank Chris Wright for being such a legend, Chuck Norris for helping with maths, Mr Cuthbert for helping me with maths, P Scruton, Dolby, Fretwell. I think that's it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I would like to thank Mr Wright because he's amazing, I love him. and Miss Fretwell because she's been such a good teacher, and Miss Kelly because I'm really sorry when I was really horrible to her because I didn't get anything.
Hi, I'm Erin. I'd like to thank Miss Roberts, Miss Dolby, Miss Fretwell and Mrs Morgan for always believing in me.
Hi, I'm Lizzie. I'd like to thank Mr Wright, Miss Fretwell, Miss Allen, Miss Kelly, Mr North.
Thank you.
Miss Woodward.
Miss Woodward.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'd like to thank Mr Roberts, Miss Dolby, Miss... I can't remember everyone's name. Who else?
It's all right.
Miss Melia, because they all helped me a lot. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
Too many
I'd like
shandies
to
for you,
thank
Shannon.
Mr North, Gareth Roberts, love him.
What's
Miss
wrong with Dave
Fretwell,
Roberts?
Dave Roberts as well.
Yeah, Dave.
Mr Scruton, and just all the staff because they were so lovely and the whole time we was there.
Hi, I'm Jess, and I want to thank Chris Wright, Miss Dolby, and Chuck Norris for always being there for me.
I'm Charlie, and I'd just like to thank Miss Fretwell, Mr Allen, and Gareth Roberts, and also Andy North, because it's Andy North.
Oh yeah, and Andy, of course.
Thank you. Who's Chuck Norris?
Mr Norris, Kevin.
Right, got ya.
Because Cuthbert was not happy, was he?
So what happened? Cuthbert's moaned that you didn't mention him.
Cuthbert's moaned. I forgot Christopher.
Who else?
Who else do I need to do? Yes.
Right, I'll count you in then.
Filming already. Delete that now.
All right, we'll do. Right, 3, 2, 1.
I also forgot to thank Mr Wright for just always being there for me, Mr Cuthbert for saving me from my maths lessons, and Miss Howard for being such a great form tutor, who always let me drop in my PE kit.
Hi, I'd like to thank Miss Fretwell, Mr Roberts, Mr Norris, and Mr Ladbury for being awesome teachers, and Mr North obviously.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'd like to thank Mr Roberts, the maths one. He's always been there for me as a form tutor, he's been lovely. And I'd like to thank Mr Cook, because he's always tried to get the best out of all of us.
1. I'm Cameron. I'd like to thank Tom Ladbury for being a top lad. All those great time detentions, letting us come in. Pretty much about it.
Yep. I'm so bored. I'd like to thank Mr Brown, Mr Brownie, Mr Labrie, Mr North, Miss Morgan, because I'm a pain in the backside, so she has to put up with me. And that's about it.
Cheers, Sal.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I'd like to thank Mr Brown, Brownlee, Mr Labrie, Mr Barton, Mr North, and also my science teacher, which are Miss Dolby and Miss Woodward. I'd like to thank Mr Labrie and Mr Brown, who's just been there for me whenever I need it, really.
Hi, I'm Kieran, and I would like to thank you all my teachers for all the effort they put in.
Hi, I'm Callum. I'd like to thank Mr Norris for having such good banter in maths and Mr Ladbury for having the boldest head in school.
I'm Kate Woods. Start that again, I don't know what to say.
Hit the woods up first.
Alright, start again.
I've heard my David shit first.
Right, 3,
What do I say?
2,
No, say what do I say?
1.
Thank you too.
Go.
I want to say thank you to Mr Roberts, and that's it really, because I don't really like any of them.
Horrible git.
I'd like to say thank you to all the members of staff, especially Miss Woodward, Miss Cuthbert and Mr North and Mr Roberts for just being genuinely amazing.
I'd like to say thank you to Big Dave and Co, because I'm just really nice and get you about a lesson all the time, and Baysgarth School's taught me how to be classy because I've now spilled gravy on my dress.
Oh, and Shazza Fretwell as well.
And Shazza Fretwell,
I want to thank Shazza Fretwell for being amazing.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I want to thank Miss Driscoll and Sally for being there for me since year 7, because if they weren't, I wouldn't have made it to where I am now. And I'd like to thank Mr North for getting me through finance, because I never turned up to his intervention sessions.
I want to thank Lindsay Dolby, Andrew North, Andrew Brown, David Brown, Malin. What other teachers?
You've been reading name badges or what, Rad?
That's pretty much it, I think. Oh, Joanne Ward. What teachers like that? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Gareth.
Oh, Gareth Roberts.
Gareth.
I'd like to thank... who do I want to thank? Miss Roberts, Miss Dolby, all the Mr Browns, Mr Roberts, and Miss Dolby. Did I say Miss Dolby?
Yeah.
You said Miss Dolby twice.
He likes Miss Dolby.
I like Miss Dolby.
I'd like to thank Gareth Roberts, Miss
You
Dolby,
dirty pants.
Miss Melia, and the rest.
And the rest. Yep. I'd like to thank all my teachers, especially Andy Brown, for somehow getting me a good grade in engineering, even though we had no teacher for 2 years, which was quite nice. So,
He likes a
Andy.
challenge.
And Miss Morgan.
I'd like to thank all my teachers, especially Miss Woodward and her team in the exams.
All your teachers, Miss Woodward. For helping him cheat! For helping him cheat!
Gareth Roberts, Browns, Miss Fretwell and Mr Allen.
Yeah, that's me.
I'd like to thank everyone, especially Mrs Kelly, Miss Darby and Miss Fretwell.
But I think that's
I'd like to thank all my teachers, especially Mr Roberts, because he's just a top guy.
I'd like to thank all my teachers, especially Miss Dolby and Miss Roberts.
I'd like to thank all my teachers, especially Miss Fretwell, Miss Roberts, and obviously Mr North.
Hi, I'm Frank. I'm not a very subjective person, so I've decided to prepare every single teacher I'd like to thank. You got Miss Roberts, Miss Sash, Miss Fretwell, Mrs Borswick, Mr Trainer, Miss Hanley, Mr Allen, Mr Ladbury, Mr Roberts, Mr North and Miss Kelly for their help during this GCSE period. It's been brilliant. And as a side note, I'd also like to thank Miss Bentley for being a fantastic form tutor.
You're going to be a good Prime Minister, Frank.
Well, I'm James Duffy, and I would like to thank Miss Dolby for being a great science teacher, a form tutor, Mr North for being a great business teacher, of course. I would like to thank the exam invigilators as well, they've been fun, and Mrs Roberts, my English teacher, who's hopefully got me a 7.
Hi, I'm Emma and I want to thank 3 people. Miss Fretwell, because she's just legend. Mr Trainer, just for looking after us all. And then Mr North for letting us trash his room every day.
That's true, you've wrecked it.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Everyone. No, I don't think. Can we do that again?
Of course we can. Right.
Me to go
3, 2, 1.
I'm Georgia, and I'd like to thank all the teachers for being amazing.
Brilliant, Georgia.
I'm Abby, and I'd also like to thank everyone because everyone's been amazing.
Thank you to every teacher that taught me. You've made my life so much better now.
My name's Natalia and I really want to thank Mrs Roberts. I also want to thank Miss Marshall, like Miss Fretwell, everyone that taught me, because that made my life so much easier for every exam and just in general.
It's Tara. I want to thank everybody that's helped me in the past few years, especially Miss Woodward and Miss Matthews for not letting me give up last year when I didn't really do anything. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Holly and I'd like to thank all my GCSE teachers for helping me get through my exams and installing confidence that I previously had lacked.
I'm Amy and I'd like to thank all my teachers, but especially Miss Kelly and Miss Fretwell for being great.
I'm Michael. I'd like to thank all my teachers, but especially Miss Morgan for boosting my confidence, Mr Cuthbert, Mr Norris, Mr Ladbury. Yeah, that's it.